All right, I have this Troy bilt rear tine tiller, 6 horse Briggs and Stratton. Starts up, runs in just on choke, so we're going to clean the carburetor today. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's 8mm for this bolt right here to take your cover off for your carburetor air filter. It's kind of a nightmare getting off. You just got to put a little pressure underneath to get them unhooked from here. And then there's 2 bolts here for this plate that we got to take off, which that's 8mm too. All right, take your rubber hose off here. All right, we're gonna kink our gas line off so we don't lose gas. If you got a shut off, you can use a shut off. This one doesn't have it, so I gotta use my little crimpers. And just take that clamp off there, give it a little twist, break it from its still. Usually come up and off, just like that. All right, next step, we're going to get these bolts off here for the carburetor. They're 10mm. Alright, we got them off. Next, remember this plastic piece will want to fall off the motor because it just sits there. So make sure you don't lose that. Remember which way it goes. The plastic end that sticks out goes inside the carburetor. Alright, now your carburetor, you got to turn it a little bit to get that metal rod out. Don't forget to get your spring off. And there you go. Now we're going to take it to the other side and clean it. Okay, we're going to take this bolt off. That's a 1/2 inch bolt right there. And yes, there will be gas that dumps out. So have something to catch it. Yeah, there's a little bit of stuff in there. So we're going to clean everything out. We're going to start with this first. Wear gloves, eye protection, because it does blow back and will get you in the face. Yeah, that's plugged up. So we're going to grab a little needle. We're going to push through them holes. There. That's all you got to do is just needle. There's that. Through that hole there. Oh yeah, now we got it. Clean the bowl out. Okay, here we're gonna take our little rod off for our float. Hold your carburetor like that so you don't lose your needle that's on your float. And we're gonna blow through all these. Do not blow in there with carb cleaner because there's a rubber grommet in there. If you do, it messes that rubber grommet up. So don't blow any carb cleaner through there.
Okay, I'm liking that. Looks nice. Okay. And then there's a couple little holes through here I try to blow into to help. I don't know, blowing stuff out. There it goes. Alright, I think we're pretty well clean on this end now. So we're going to go ahead and put the float back in. But I'm going to lean everything backwards so it doesn't fall out the pin. The needle. Alright, we're going to put the rod back in to hold the float in. Bowl. Then this. Yeah, and usually if you're careful, you don't rip the gaskets and stuff, you could reuse them. That's why I try not to get carb cleaner on some of this stuff, because usually you could reuse them. Alright, now we're ready to put it back on. Okay, we're going to put the carburetor back on. So we need to put our governor rod back in there. Don't forget your little spring. Alright, and then make sure you put your plastic piece back in between the carburetor and the motor. Alright, we got that on there now. Next, we're going to put the gas line on there. But before you do that, run some gas out and make sure there ain't nothing inside the, your tank. Make sure you ain't got no water or anything like that in it, which don't look like this one does. So we're going to go ahead and put it back on. And we're going to put our clamp back on, our hose clamp. Alright, take that off. Okay, we're going to put the cover back on for the air filter, or the back cover that hooks to the carburetor. And you want to get these two bolts lined up, get your holes lined up in it. Alright, now we're going to get our plastic piece put back on, which we got to slide everything up through this. Don't get past that handle. And you want to lift it up so high, line up them grooves in the back underneath here,
And then make sure your choke is lined up with the plastic before you tighten everything down. Or screw the plastic. And there you go, it's done. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.